So here's what the White House is saying when it comes to those ads for prescription drugs. Quote, these advertisements can mislead the public about the risks and the benefits, encourage medications over lifestyle changes, inappropriately intervene in the physician-patient relationship, and advantage expensive drugs over cheaper generics. So, doctor, I think we've all seen the pharma ads where they list the side effects in tiny print at the bottom, or they have someone voice it as fast as an auctioneer talks. What do you think the administration would like to see in terms of those side effects being listed in those ads? What changes do they want to see?
I think that RFK Jr. wants them out, direct-to-consumer advertising. I think he wants to get rid of them, and I think he makes a very strong case here. We're the only country other than New Zealand in the world that still does this. We have 13.5% of pharmaceutical ads that go right to the consumer, and they don't reveal everything, Bill, and they just got rid of a loophole where they could literally send you to a website instead of saying it on the ad. And let's not forget that these ads were advertising decades ago that opioids could help you sleep through the night. And I want to make another point about this. What about AI, Bill? AI, everybody's going to Google now or to AI or ChatGPT to get symptoms, to look things up, and it's very sophisticated, way more so than the pharmaceutical ads are. They're useless right now. They don't add anything, and it's not just direct-to-consumer ads. It's also what the physician gets. Physicians in the past had been wined and dined, had been taken out to expensive restaurants. Now that's been clamped down on because of the Sunshine Act and because of another law, but they still go to doctors' offices. And there's a study that reveals that oncologists are 5% more likely to prescribe the drug after they've had a visit from a pharmaceutical rep. I'm not just saying this because of Kennedy and because of the president. I've been saying this for decades. This is bad. There's no reason for this, and it doesn't help the patient.
So what I think is happening right now, it's a culture shift. Because I don't know if you've seen it. Whenever my wife and we have this spot that we go to, and it's the one time that we actually look at television while we're having coffee in the morning, and the ads are insane. I mean, it is, you are bombarded with medical this and medical that, and they never tell you what it's supposed to help or stop, or they don't tell you anything. And then they give a bunch of side effects, and they don't, apparently they're not even giving all the side effects. And what they tell you at the end of the ad is, ask your doctor if this is good for you. It's like, why would I do that? You didn't even tell me what it's for. So this is a culture shift. So instead of thinking, well, you know what? I used to be bloated when I have 2 pizzas and ice cream. Now I just take this. That's going to come to a screeching halt. And I, for one, I think that's a good thing.
Yep, you've been on record with it, and RFK Jr. certainly agrees with you. He says these pharma ads have just been disastrous for Americans and their health. Take a listen. We'll get your thoughts on the other side.
It's had a disastrous impact on human health, on people's relationships with their doctors, and really on the entire gestalt where Americans are led to believe that there's a pill for every ill, and that you don't have to exercise, you don't have to pay attention to your diet. Whatever goes wrong with you, you can fix with a drug.
Doctor, it seems like he's got a point. It does feel like with those ads out there, they're trying to portray the fact that, hey, if you don't like yourself, there's something wrong with you, pop a quick pill, you're good to go.
Pill-popping society, and RFK Jr. in that point made the point about exercise. You know that exercise is an antidepressant, so if you exercise, if you eat right, if you sleep better, you come to the doctor's office, maybe you don't need that pill. Maybe you can lower your blood pressure through lifestyle changes. Believe me, I'm all for pharmaceuticals. I prescribe them every day of the week, but I don't want them to be the first choice, and I don't think they solve everything, and I don't think the ads mislead the patients. As you just said, the patient comes in, I want a pill, the doctor has the pill, they get the pill, but maybe they didn't do the hard work first. So I don't see any value to these ads, and I think we should ban them here in the U.S.
So let me show you what RFK Jr. is up against, okay, with everything that he's trying to do, because Big Pharma, whether you know this or not, controls your Congress. And I don't give a crap if you're a Democrat or Republican, it's immaterial, okay? Big Pharma controls our Congress. All of these agencies, these regulatory agencies are controlled by Big Pharma, okay? I just asked Google a very simple question. And apparently in 1997, it happened. Look at this. In 1997, the FDA established a loophole that has enabled pharmaceutical companies to run direct-to-consumer advertisements without fully disclosing information on the side effects or patient harm. Did you get this? In 1997, the FDA established a loophole. Notice what it doesn't say. The pharmaceutical companies established a loophole. It says the Food and Drug Administration. Those are the people that are actually working for you. You pay them. They gave the pharmaceuticals a loophole. So the pharmaceuticals don't have to tell you everything that's in their stuff. That's insane. And that's what RFK Jr. is working against. An absolute corrupt FDA, a corrupt Congress. It comes from both sides of the aisle. I don't care if it's Democrat or Republican. These lobbyists go to every single willing participant, okay, and they pitch their whatever. Look at that. It was a loophole created by the Food and Drug Administration so they can kind of slip it in there. Your government is corrupt. I know that's not a news flash. But when you see this and you see it in black and white, it's stark. So, hey, man, I'm here for it. I'm glad he's doing it. I'm glad, Donald Trump put him in charge of it because he's on a mission. And apparently he's getting it done. So as far as I am concerned, Maha wins bigly. All right, guys, that's it for now. If you like the video, smash the like button and subscribe. And if you're following me on Rumble, please press that follow button. And until the next time, God bless.